Hey everybody, it's Michael here. Just wanted to make you one last video. I can't believe it. We're at the end of the semester. It has just flown by, has it not? Unreal. I can't believe it. It feels like it was just August yesterday. So here we are with a whole bunch of new community development knowledge and a whole bunch of new techniques. And hopefully you got as much out of this class as you possibly could. I know I certainly did. I always get stuff out of class. It doesn't matter how many times you teach a class. You're always getting new things out of it. You're always learning. Certainly the opportunity to learn from you guys was amazing for me. It was fantastic. I learned just so much about your perspectives, where you're from, what your interests are, how you look at development. And that was something really unique and really special. So I enjoyed this class. I hope you enjoyed this class just as much as I did. Just wanted to give you a couple updates. First of all, I'm grading. There's a lot of grading to do, so I'm in the middle of it and actually getting pretty far along. So I would expect to see your final grades posted, along with specific grades, too, for the individual assignments. And this goes for things that were, I mean, if you had like something that was missing that you had an excuse for or whatever, it's all coming. We're just, I'm going through and fine-tooth comb and trying to get everybody's grades up to snuff. So that all has to be put into the grade book, and it will be probably by tomorrow around lunchtime is what I'm shooting for. That means I'm going to have a long night tonight because I still have to go. I'm still going through final papers, of course. For the most part, things are looking very, very good. As always, if you do have questions about your grades, you can still talk to me. It's no big deal. I think this section is unique. There's nobody graduating just yet. But hopefully some of you are getting real close. So if there's any issues with the grades, feel free to contact me. We can talk through them. We can work through them. If there's any changes that need to be made, we'll go through that process. I'm trying to think what else. I don't know, just I guess some parting shots for you. I think it's there's one thing that I hope you take away from this class that was really important for the future and for your future as community development professionals. It's that what really makes you a community development professional and an effective one is not just looking at the subject matter as it is. It's seeing the relationships between things. It's understanding that no one issue really stands entirely by itself in the community development process. And what folks tend to do in a lot of cases is that, if they have a problem in their community, they'll fixate and they'll focus on that problem that's in their community. And that can be troublesome because sometimes the real problem is somewhere else. So, for example, you might be looking at declining revenue and how are we going to cut costs and save money for the community and do all this. Well, the real problem might actually be the fact that your population's leaving, or you're attracting populations to your community that don't pay a lot in taxes or that don't really contribute a lot in terms of revenue. And the answer is not just continuing to cut, because that will just speed up the decline. It's how do you build up a population again, or a population of people who are contributing tax revenues and contributing other meaningful things to the community too. And let's not make this all about municipal finance. There's more that people contribute to a community, much, much more than tax revenue. And that's another important thing I hope you take forward, that it's not just about trying to build communities that are financially sustainable, but that also have a real culture, real meaning behind them, that are sustainable. And of course, we looked at sustainability as a series of relationships and interrelationships, but also, I think sustainability relates to the fundamentals of a community being able to continue doing what it does best. That means that you're building on what makes every community unique and trying to strengthen and embolden those kinds of trends within those communities. If you take these lessons forward, in a meaningful way, I think you'll be really, really unique even among the community development professionals that are out there, because you're going to be seeing angles that are different, that are rooted within the strengths of communities, that are rooted within the best ideas and the most innovative ideas within those communities, and that aren't just focused kind of unilaterally on specific problems. It's a more holistic approach to understanding that you're treating the whole patient, not just particular symptoms that they might be experiencing. Think of yourself as a doctor and you have a sick patient. Well, the problem may not be that have anything to do with the symptoms that are being expressed. It might be something deeper. It might be something about the lifestyle, the culture of that community that's really holding things back. And I think you'll be very, very, very effective at stimulating discussions. And after this class, hopefully putting some real data behind it too. That's exciting because a lot of times if you're going to make assertions in communities and in your practice, you also need to be able to say, well, here's some proof as to why we think this might be the case. Well, now you know a little bit more about where to look, how to present the data, how to make a compelling case, and how to really do it like a true community development professional. That's awesome. How exciting is that? So I hope that this is what you got out of this course. If nothing else, you understand a bit more about how to present your case, to see things holistically, to see the relationships, and to convey those ideas with a lot of power and a lot of really convincing energy that can really transform communities and kickstart the right conversations to get them back on track. Very exciting stuff. Listen, it has been my pleasure being your instructor this semester. If there's anything I can do for any of you going through your Cedev career, let me know. Contact me. You've got my email address. You know where to find me. I'm not that hard to find. So honestly, I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear about what you're doing. You can certainly check in with me. I'll tell you what I'm doing too. I mean, they've got some exciting things on the horizon as well. So it has been my pleasure. Have a wonderful holiday season. I wish you and your families all the best, and I hope to see you again very soon. Congratulations on making it through the course.